Hello everyone. In this video clip, we're going to discuss a question about the trigonometric function. Now, if you are given a trigonometric function, um, especially like this, what we need to do is to draw a right angle triangle. Okay, before we start solving, we have to just sketch a right angle triangle. Okay, and this is theta. And according to Secant, all right, for this function, it is cos theta. It is adjacent over hypotenuse. So for this angle, the adjacent side will be here. So P, because cos theta equals to P, it actually means P over 1. That means P is the adjacent side and the hypotenuse is 1. So from here, we can find the other side. That will be 1 square minus the square of P and then square root it. Okay, so this is the first thing that we need to do. And next, we have to identify in which quadrant is our angle. So given that theta is between 180 to 360, that means it will be in the third and fourth quadrant. Now, according to our add sugar to coffee, for us to get a positive cos, it must be in the fourth quadrant. So in the fourth quadrant, our tangent will be negative, as well as our sine will be negative. And based on the triangle that we have just drawn, we can identify the function of tangent theta and sine theta from here. So the sine theta is actually opposite over hypotenuse. That will be square root of 1 minus p squared. Okay, it must be negative because this is in the fourth quadrant. And the tangent theta will be the opposite of the adjacent. So that will be square root of 1 minus square root of p over the adjacent p. So with these, we can now start solving part A to find secant theta. So secant theta is actually 1 over cos theta. This is quite simple because we have the cos theta. So we just substitute p in, straightforward. Okay, for part B, we need to find tangent to theta. And tangent to theta, according to the double angle formula, it is 2 tangent theta over 1 minus tangent squared theta. So over here, we have to substitute. All right, probably we find the tangent squared theta first. So the tangent squared theta will be, we got to square the tangent theta. Square this one, which give us negative after we square it, become positive. Square root, it will be neutralized. So what we have behind is 1 minus b squared over, don't forget to square the denominator. So this will be our tangent squared theta. So just put it in here. So 2 tangent theta will be 2 times negative square root of 1 minus p squared over p. All right. And since we have fraction with in fraction, so I just write like this so that it looks much easier to simplify later. So 1 minus tangent squared already found, which is 1 minus p squared over p squared. So for this one, let's open up the bracket. Okay, combine this side first. So we have negative 2 over p square root of 1 minus p squared. Okay, divided by p squared. Find the lowest common multiple, yeah? That would be p squared minus, open up the bracket, minus p plus p squared over p squared. Okay, so next. This is what we're going to do. We times and write in its reciprocal, p squared over 2p squared minus 1. Now the p squared and the p can be simplified. So let's simplify it first. Okay, sorry. It should be the square. Okay, one of the p is simplified. So what we left behind will be, the answer will be this, equals to negative 2 square root of 1 minus p squared, negative 2 times p, so we should have negative 2p. Negative 2p over 2p squared minus 1. So that will be our final answer for this question. Okay, that's it. So remember, whenever we see this question, always, yeah, draw the right angle triangle, put in the corresponding sides and find the third side. And then from there, we can identify the other two trigonometric functions. So if you're given the cos, we can find the sine and the tangent based on the triangle drawn. And then from there, only we start to answer the question given. Okay, so that's it for this, this session. I'll see you next time. Thank you.